Let's watch this video.
Your daughter is here! Odinaka is here! Let them on up! Prayer is no story! Prayer is a reality! I am called to pray!
You see, I don't know what the problem is. No matter the problem, let me state it categorically that God answers prayer. That prayer works. God is still in the business of answering prayer. I don't know the problem related, but God answers prayer. So I believe in prayer. Prayer works. One thing I want to let these people know in this video, those guys shouting quack, 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 you can see this is exactly what our leaders, the politicians, this is what they want the youth to be busy doing. Why the politicians, they are sending their children to various countries, to different countries, to go and get quality education. They go and grow up in a well-organized society. Where the politicians sending their children to now, you can't tell me they pray in this prayer. So what kind of problem that will just be ensured that you see the youth, they are praying this thing vibrantly, doing all sorts of things. It not pass. See, get me. I'm not saying there is no issue. Your prayer life or your problem of life that require prayer is not supposed to pass 10 to 15%. The out of 90% of the people here now, the reason why you see they are praying this vibrating prayer, doing these things, it's just based on what their life or based on what they want to get in life. And those things they want to get in life is a thing that the government is supposed to provide for them. Most of them they are praying this prayer vibrantly because they want to get a job. Most of them are praying this prayer because they want to get a visa to leave the country. Most of them are praying this prayer that God should send them a helper. Maybe a helper to pay their school fees, a helper to solve their needs. These are the things on a normal day you're not supposed to shout for, you're not supposed to pray for, you're not supposed to scream for. On a normal day, the children of the politician, they are getting all those things that these people are praying on the platter of God. You don't ever go to any church in Nigeria. Let's use Nigeria as a basis now. You see the children of politicians in the church, they shouting like that. Do you know why? Because those things you are praying for, 80% of those things you are praying for is already available for them because their father make it available, because that is what everybody's supposed to enjoy. Yeah, they deprive you and use those resources to better the lives of their children. So at the end of the day, they leave you with a state of hopelessness. They leave you in this state of rag, and you have no option that begin to vibrate, disturbing God, so that God can do that thing which ordinarily the government is supposed to do for you. Yeah. So no matter how you shout it, you scream it, you see that thing which God may have to do for you. God cannot come down and do it for you. God is not a man. Those things that God needed to do for you, and the Bible says, after God created the heaven and earth, he created everything, God rested. So he put everything here on earth so that you can go and enhance it, you can go and use it to develop yourself and build up a life. That is why in the case of Nigeria, God give us several natural resources. It's just for me and you, because some group of people, they come together and explore those things that are meant to better the lives of the people. They decide to be using it to better the lives of themselves and their family, and they leave you empty. That is why you are shouting. That is why you are shouting. And then again, until you come together to hold your leader accountable, until you come together to elect a leader that have godly mind, a leader that have your heart, that will solve these things. By the time you have a good leader, I swear, you see the speed and this velocity, this voracious prayer you are praying, it will reduce. Why? Because you know that if you give birth to a child today, guys, sorry, this video might be a little bit long. You know that if you give birth to a child today, that the education of that child is certain. You know that if you graduate today or you finish school today, there is high percent chance, 90% chance you get one, and you will even deselect one. You will be praying this prayer. You know you don't even need to leave your country, because your country have abundance. Everything is working well. You don't even need to pray for visa to leave your country. There is no herdsman or bandit that will come and will lay your car and take you unaware or take you away for ransom. No. You will not need to pray for a NEPA to give you light. By the time you begin to live such a life or having such an assurance, you will be praying this prayer. The only prayer you will be praying is, oh God, thank you. Oh God, thank you for my life. God, thank you for the good health. Thank you for your provision. That is the only prayer you will be praying. You will be shouting like person where they put a vibrator. No. Because this is what the leader, they want you to be doing. And that is why you see they are running your life. And you have no option that you resort to prayer, because you think that it is prayer that will resolve this life normal thing that life supposed to give to you or government supposed to give to you. That's why you are disturbing God, shouting like this. And among that, all of them, I interviewed them, all of them, if they have PVC to choose the leader, they don't have. So if you don't come out to vote or to hold your leader accountable, call a protest, now a lot of them will come out. So if you don't do that, don't pay such a sacrifice, you will still be here shouting. And Tinubu will still come and rule you. And Tinubu will still come and make a policy that will make life hard for you. And you will still be here shouting. Your children will still come and hear the same shouting for you. And you guys will make God look like he's not answering prayer. God answers prayer. God does. But God cannot do those things that your government will do for you. It's left for you to wake up and hold your government accountable. Go and get your PVC, come out and mass, elect a good leader. By the time you have a good leader, you have a country, a reasonable country to live in. This prayer, you will not be praying it. You will not be shouting it. You don't need a visa to go to other country, because most of you are praying for a visa. Most of you are praying, oh God, as I'm going home, don't let herdsmen come and meet me on the way. You want to go from one movement to the other movement, then you need to fast and pray for a safe journey. I'll be how you doing. If your road is motorable, you will not be afraid of accident. There is no Satan planning accident because the road is not good. The driver that is carrying you is not being regulated, it's not being controlled. Law is not working. If law is working, no mercy will restore. You don't need to go this route. You don't need to be screaming. I'm not against prayer, but not you see a young guy who's supposed to be using their life productively. A young guy who's supposed to be having some career pursuit, dream discovery. You see the handover microphone screaming as if something is. It's absolutely madness. And this is what your leader wants you to be doing. Guy, I have much to say unrelated to this, but I don't want this video to be too long. Let me know what is your take. Come on, I will see you again for more videos.